This is how you use Portaler. So this is our current web portal. ozpost.portaler.org. You will need the navigator role in the Brother-in-Arms Alliance Discord in order to see this and use this. So, let's hop onto Albion. So, we're in zone Pen Ghent, and here's a portal. Cerritos V, or whatever. So, from our current zone, Pen Ghent. From Pen Ghent to Cerritos Thorium. Yep. It is a size 7, as in 4 out of 7, 7 total. Time left on the portal is 13:55. 13:55. And we create connection. So as you can see, it creates a connection. So usually the map would refresh if a new connection is made. You can click on this green button to go to last connection made. As you can see, Pinget to Cerritos. And here's another connection that someone discovered a while ago, and it's still active. But if that connection wasn't there, it would just be Pinget to Cerritos. Now, as we all know, Penguin is next to Fort Sterling, so it has this constant red connection. These connections will stay forever until removed manually. Now, this is how you record portals. So you would go into here, say, oh, I see this, let's record it. It's a 7 with 2 hours 38. You enter it in here, create connection, it'll create disconnection. And so let's say I won't do that. Let's say I've created a connection here. Be another blue line with 3 hours. So now I know there's a connection from Fort Sterling, so I just follow this line to get to SAQ, or the opposite direction, SAQ to Fort Sterling. A royal connection is a temporary connection as long as there is a portal. So let's go Khan to Arden's Hill. Doesn't exist. It's a royal connection. Create it. It's there. So if we refresh it, it stays because there's a portal connection. So these purple connections will always stay as long as there's a portal connection within the whole route. But if I remove this, and where's Fort Sterling? It removed that purple connection because there is no valid portal connection. You use these purple ones for royal zones to royal zones or black zones to black zones. So it will just auto remove those unnecessary connections if they're not connected to a portal. This is how you use portal. And other useful information is pathfinding is a work in progress. It's they're currently building a way to just enter, say, Hator to Flatford portal, and if we do have a connection, it just tells you pathfinds and highlights. This is coming. Next thing is information. So if you click this, a portal, it tells you the markers it has, the main resources it has, the types of elite mobs. So we know there's the smaller aspects that spawn here. But it will also tell you what big aspect spawns here, which I don't... I think a mini guardian is one of the big aspects. And here is the leaderboard. It just shows you who's entered the most amount of connections. And then here is the map. Help and map keys. So these are normal zones, the blue, yellow, red, black, city zones, road zone, road hideout zone. So as you can see, there's this shape, which means it's a hideout zone, and this just means a normal zone. And a darker color of this means it's deep roads. You can set home in settings, you can select your home region. Sure, if this setting is for everyone, I think it's personal. I will need to test that. But I think it is personal. Like, I'm the only one that currently sees this because there's no connections to it because I've set it as a home. But it doesn't really matter. If it's set for everyone, which I don't think it is. Oh well. Connections. Blue is a 7-person portal. Yellow is the 20-person. Persistent connections. Persistent connections must have a portal at one end to stay alive, as I explained before. Constant connections never deletes from map, used to connect cities with surrounding locations. So we do that from city to surrounding locations, cities to portal, and portal to surrounding locations. Call signs. What are the weird numbers after the road names? A call sign is a combination of the first letters, the type, and the 4-digit ID number. This is intended for easy voice communication plus being able to identify a road type at a glance. So H170. If we don't want to use QAV, we can use H170, or anyone to like, oh, hey, blah blah blah, H170. So H, I assume. Type black low. Type hideout. Type hideout. I don't know what black low means, but there you go. Each zone has a type associated with fearful roads that can type type connection black or royal, and where the continent for those connections are likely spawn high, medium, low, etc. So it can, that makes sense. Black low could very possibly connect to a royal zone. However, deep roads and hideouts will never connect directly to black or royal zones. And there you go. So you can, if you're, say, in SE, and you just enter all the connections, like there's 2 more road connections, and so, and one's a hideout, you know that won't connect to a black zone or royal zone, and you're trying to find paths to black zone or royal zone, so you just ignore that. There's a black low. There's a good chance that it connects to royal zone. So it can give you hints on how to navigate. But that's pretty much it. You can, this is enabled by default, so when a new connection's made or removed, it auto refreshes, set your home, log out.